This is the temple complex of Kalabsha. This is the furthest south I've ever been in Egypt in my 3 visits to mainland Egypt. I am in Lake Nasser, about 1 mile south of the High Dam. And this island is very special because UNESCO have made it a crucible of 4 temples which had to be moved. And from the map, this is the Aswan Dam by my thumb, and you've got temples down to the south: Kiosk of Kertassi, Beit al Wali Temple, Kalabsha, and Garf Hussein. Beneath that is Dakar Temple. That's the most southerly one that Brunel visited. That one has been moved 30 kilometers further south into a wadi. But the 4 temples here were conducted as a project to be moved from about 50 kilometers north, from distances of 50 kilometers, maybe 30 kilometers as well, all put here. And the temples here of Kalabsha, that's the mighty big one behind me. This is the biggest one in Nubia. And on the right, when the camera pans through the arch, that's the Kiosk of Kertassi. And I'm standing in the one that's called Beit al Wali and Garf Hussein. Garf Hussein is the one I'm standing in, and Beit al Wali is the one with the 6 columns over there, which Henry Brunel noted. UNESCO moved 16,000 blocks of stone to preserve the temples. One of them was moved in its less than its entirety. About 90% of it was moved. 10% had to be left behind. There are photographs on the plaques here showing what the temples looked like in situ in the first place. But because Lake Nasser would permanently flood, partially submerge the temples, this is the best that we can expect. But what is wonderful is that we're looking at exactly what Brunel saw, albeit in a different location. So I've done, I think, all the temples that Henry mentions between Dendara and Kalabsha south of Aswan, except for Dakar further south, which I might be able to visit. So it's been a intense documentation following Brunel. The biographies always list and show his achievements, and they go a little bit into his private life, but my book and my YouTube channel is unique in showing Brunel furthest point away from home in Lake Nasser. So we'll have one last pan to finish the video, and I'm at a spot where I can see all 4 temples at once.